Welcome back to another edition of the League Weekly Series, and welcome into our brand new studio. January was a busy month, but this past weekend closed out the slate with plenty of big competitions. On this week's episode, we're going to check in with some League 6 athletes to hear what they're saying about the league. We'll recap ACA Grand Nationals and see who picked up 600 points to the league. And we'll also dive into the latest edition of the Leaderboard. It's time to break down all things the League by Varsity All-Star presented by Corksicle. Well, Ariel, we got our first look at the leaderboard this season back on January 9th, and since then, every weekend in January, they've been full of action.
Yeah, this weekend we closed out January with 10 events, changing up those league standings, so let's get a look at the leaderboard.
All right, so we're going to take a look here at D1 Junior in the Southeast region for this week's edition of the leaderboard. Pretty much a brand new top 10 that we're looking at here. We're going to take a look at this one right now. The Stingray All-Stars Jade at number 9. They moved up 23 spots to be at that number 9 spot. Also, Stars Athletics ATL Crush tied for 7th right now. They jumped up 26 spots to be tied for 7th. And we have a wide mix of teams here, anything from Junior 1 all the way to Junior Level 5, really giving us that great look at where all of these teams mix up with each other with those points. There were quite a few Grand National competitions this weekend, worth quite a decent amount of points, and plenty of League 6 teams made statements at those competitions, places like ACA Grand Nationals and the Athletic Championships Grand Nationals. Those are both worth 600 points to the league.
There was also ATC Bellevue Grand Nationals worth 500 points, really shaking up those League 6 standings, so let's take a look at the League 6 leaderboard.
All right, so let's take a look here at the top 10 in the League 6 All-Girl. We're going to pull it up for you right here. Right off the bat, 7 teams have made a significant jump to put their name in the conversation for the top 10. East Celebrity Elite Bombshells, they're at number 9 right there. They jumped 23 spots to be in 9th place right now. They have 1,746 points. Bombshells, definitely a team that we're going to want to keep our eyes on here. They've only competed at 3 league events so far, but they have the potential to earn 2,000 possible points with what they have left on their schedule. NCAA Nationals, Cheer Sport, and Spirit Fest Grand Nationals. But we're going to take a deeper look here at the top 3. Taking over that number 1 spot, that's going to be Woodlands Elite Generals with 2,219 points. Upper Marion All-Stars Royals drops down 1 spot in 2nd. They have 2,148 points. And moving up 7 spots to be in number 3, that's Spirit of Texas A-Team. Big weekend for them at ACA Grand Nationals. They got 2nd place at that competition. They now have 2,074 points.
Jumping over to League 6 COA now, a lot of teams took home top points, especially at ACA Grand Nationals. Taking a deeper look here at the top 10 with Spirit of Texas Royalty making a big jump of 12 spots to be tied for 4th place up here. We do have a new leader, which is Woodlands Elite Gunsmoke, taking home 2,448 points. They earned 600 points from ACA Grand Nationals. Stars Viper San Antonio Hiss moves up 6 spots to be in 2nd place with 2,274 points. They took home 574 points from ACA Grand Nationals. Following up a jump of 8 spots, we have Woodlands Elite Black Ops. They now have a total of 2,219 points. They took home 600 points from ACA Grand Nationals. Teams have gotten more familiar with the league as we roll into our 2nd season, but new this season, we are rolling into League 6, which features USASF Worlds Level 6 teams in all-girl and co-ed as they battle head-to-head.
And now a lot of those teams are starting to have a pretty good idea of where things stand with a few editions of the leaderboard now. Let's check in with some of those Level 6 athletes to hear their thoughts on the League 6. New this season, the League 6 All-Girl, you guys are already up on that leaderboard. How does that change the game for you guys this season?
That's super exciting. We just have more to work hard for, and I'm just super excited, and we're super blessed to be on that board.
It makes it more competitive, and it's just more fun because you're all working towards the same thing and there's nothing like it.
co-ed this year. How does that make things different, just being able to see where you stand with all these talented level 6 teams?
I think it's really cool getting to see how we place within all the co-ed teams rather than just our regular division. It's really cool to see comparatively. It's really cool.
We're going to take a deeper look here at ACA Grand Nationals. We mentioned it quite a few times already, but this is a big one worth 600 points. Spirit of Texas Royalty, they overcame a couple of struggles on day one. This is in the level 6 senior medium co-ed division, a fun one between Royalty and Woodlands Elite Gunsmoke. But as we mentioned, Royalty, day 2, they came back, they hit 0 to win first place. Woodlands Elite Gunsmoke, though, they finished in second place, but they, as we saw, they're still in first on that leaderboard standings. That's because they won 700 points earlier at Jamfest Cheer Super Nationals. So that's where we're really starting to see all of this shake out. Teams are winning first place, but it's really about the points you're picking up at these competitions.
Yeah, those big 700-point events really make a difference here, so those higher point events can really set you apart. Royalty and Gunsmoke will be meeting quite a few times in that level 6 senior medium co-ed division, so it's really about who can get those maximum points at the most competitions, not just where you go.
And that's what's going to make this League 6 race so fun this season and all these big competitions they're competing at. We also saw some great competition in the level 6 senior medium division. Cheer Athletics Fierce Cats and Spirit of Texas A-Team. The first place win from Fierce Cats moved them up 14 spots on the leaderboard to now be in 4th place.
Kicking off February this weekend, we have lots of opportunities to earn more points towards the league, including 3 600-point events. Let's take a look at the schedule. We have a 600-point event at Spirit Sports Grand Nationals, followed by another 600-point event at Cheer Power Southern Nationals, and rounding out that Midwest division, 600 points at CSG Grand Nationals.
In the Northeast, we have the Cheer Power Trend Showdown worth 500 points. And in the Southeast, Encore Memphis Showdown, that's going to be worth 400 points. It was a great month of competition in January, but now we're ready to turn that page to February, kicking things off with 3 600-point events.
Don't forget to subscribe to Varsity Spirit on YouTube and follow all socials at Varsity All-Star.
And don't forget, keep joining us every Thursday for all the latest news around the league.